Welcome back to the channel. This is your girl Dominique with Feminine Health and Wellness. Welcome back, Wellness Warriors. I know I was scheduled to come on about 8:15, but I am here. So welcome to the channel. Trying to get my camera adjusted and everything, guys. And we're gonna get started. All right, guys. I am going to unbox a gift set that I got today from one of my parents. They were so graceful and kind to get me a 3 set candle piece. I do not know the fragrances or anything yet, but we're gonna unbox it together. It's in a really cute little box. It has 3 little small candles in it. I have no idea what they smell like, and I'm gonna make a decision to see what I'm going to be burning tonight. All righty, it's a cute little bowl. Tonight we're going to be talking about love, and we're going to be talking about excuse me, different types of love. And the main thing that we're going to be, focusing on is going to be self-love, Valentine's Day, and all of that good stuff. So all right, guys, I'm sorry about that. Welcome back to the channel. I don't know if my volume was working or anything, guys, but welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be unboxing a 3-piece candle set that was gifted to me by one of my parents. They were so gracious and kind to show their appreciation for what I do in the classroom. For the ones that know that I am a teacher by heart, by nature, and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to unbox this with you, and I'm going to tell you the fragrances that I have. They're really cute, guys. They got, what is this? Ooh, that smells good. Smells amazing. Smells good. So the first candle is called Saturated Kisses. Saturated Kisses. That's the first. You can see it. Candle. The second candle I am unboxing is red. Oh, it's pretty. And this is called A Dozen of Roses. It is called A Dozen of Roses. Let's see what it smells like. Oh, it smells like fresh cut roses. Smells good. Smells just like fresh cut roses. I don't know which one I'm going to burn tonight, but that is the candle. That is one of them. This is one. All right. All right. So my last candle that I'm going to unbox, guys, it is called Pretty in Pink. Oh, it smells pinkish. Oh, it smells so good. It's called Pretty in Pink. And it's like a hint of light pink color. And it came in this little cute little box. Since it is Valentine's weekend, I am going to do rose. A dozen of roses. I'm going to burn a dozen of roses. It is cute. It smells amazing. It smells just like roses. So I'm going to be burning that tonight. Okay. Right. So I have made my choice. I'm going to be burning that. I'm going to put the other two candles away um, for another time. So this is what I'm going to be burning tonight. Alrighty. All right, a dozen of roses is the scent that I'm going to be burning tonight. All right, and so tonight we're going to be drinking cinnamon and um, what is it? Cinnamon and Mecca. I put a hint of Mecca in my cinnamon tea, and that is what I'm going to be drinking tonight. I'm about to knock my computer over, y'all. All right, so I've already got it all brewed up, nice and hot, and that is what I'm going to be drinking tonight. So you know that cinnamon helps with, lowering your blood sugar and all of that stuff. And today we had a party in my classroom. I ate lots and lots of sweets, junk, and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm going to be kind of flushing that out by drinking a cinnamon tea. Cinnamon tea. All right. Cinnamon tea. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to thumb up the live. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. All right. So let's get started because I don't want to hold you guys too long tonight, but we're going to get started. All righty. So put a comment in the chat and let me know what you're drinking tonight. Please do that. Let me know what you're drinking. So our topic tonight is going to be the many phases of love. The many phases of love. Okay. The many phases of love. So when you think of love, it is Valentine's weekend and all of that good stuff. But we're going to talk about the many phases of love, a Valentine reflection. So welcome to Tea Time After Dark, guys. Tonight, um, it's going to be a Valentine's Day approach. We're going to talk about love. We're going to explore the many phases of love. Love is more than just romance. Um, it's a spectrum. It has many spectrums when it comes to love, self-love, the love we have for our family, the love that we have for our friends, and the spark of romantic connection. So I'm going to unpack the layers of love tonight and reflect on how love shapes our world. Okay? That is what I am going to be talking about tonight. So, sit back, relax, pour yourself a cup of tea and light your candle and we're going to get started. So, first, self-love. Self-love is the foundation of every other kind. Basically, self love is the foundation of every other kind. We care for ourselves, our mind, our body, our spirit. We build a reservoir from what other loves flows, right? So, self love. We talk about self love on this channel. We should be loving ourselves first before we love anybody or anything else. Next is family. It's family love. Our family, whether by blood or bond, um, or just by, you know, a sense of belonging. Their love shapes us long before we even know. Okay. So when you're growing up, you have a sense of love and how love is supposed to be given, taken, receiving. Doesn't mean that it is a proper way of love, but that is the foundation of what we know when it comes to love. It starts with our family. And then you have friendship. Friendship is a chosen love, a light that sustains us. These are people who, um, who, um, who we see that supports us, that walk along our side. Those are the friendship kind of love. And then finally, romantic love. Romantic love is that spark, that adventure where two people choose to grow together, even through ups and downs. Okay. Tonight, we're going to celebrate love in all these forms. So, we always think of, love, it's Valentine's weekend and all of that stuff. We always only think of one love, but we never sit back and reflect and realize that our first experience with love is always with our family. It's always with our family, whether it is toxic love, real love, fake love, whatever you want to call it. It always begins with our family. That is the only love that we experience from the beginning. So that right there alone maps gives us a map, wrong or right, wrong or right, gives us a map of how we should love and how we should be receiving love. So, as we celebrate love in all these forms, um, may we remember that every kind of love, self love, family love, friendship, and romantic, makes life fuller, richer, and more meaningful. Okay. So you want to ask yourself, how does that feel? How does it feel to you? Is it toxic? Is it true love? Is it real love? You want to kind of always sit and ask your question, that question to yourself. Okay. Always ask questions to yourself. Okay. So, put a comment in the chat and let me know what you're drinking tonight. Let me know what you're drinking tonight. Okay. Put a chat in, put a comment in the chat and let me know what you receive for Valentine's Day. Do you celebrate Valentine's Day? What does love look like to you? How do you show love to your family, friends, and others? What did you get yourself for Valentine's Day? That is a good one. Did you buy yourself something first? What did you get yourself? Okay. Put a comment in the chat and let me know what you got for yourself. And if not, what are you going to get for yourself? Because, like we talk about on this channel, we talk about, feminine health and wellness. We talk about um, mind, body, soul, and self love, and all of that good stuff. Let me know what you bought for yourself, because you cannot love anyone until you learn how to love yourself first. Okay. So, all right. So let's talk about this. Valentine's Day. It's that spark that ignites a deeper connection, um, that you share with someone, right? So new love, or one that has been growing for years. Today, remember to cherish that special bond, to keep it alive with small acts of kindness and big dreams for the future. I think that this could tie I think that this would be awesome, for this time and this season to show, cherish and show, that special person in your life, that you appreciate them. Not just during Valentine's Day, but all year long. I don't believe in just celebrating love on Valentine's Day. I believe that love should be shared throughout the year. So if you're only showing your appreciation and your love for your family, for your friends, or even that significant other, I think you should incorporate, showing that person that you love them in many, many different ways. Okay. In many, many different ways. So think about it. Like I said, those are the different types of love, that we show. So it is not just about the romantic love, the romantic, the husband, the wife, the significant other. Just keep in mind that always, love yourself first. Show love to yourself. Okay. So this candle smell amazing, guys. Like I said, this is called A Dozen of Roses. It smells wonderful, 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 wonderful. But if you have not watched my video on self love, different ways that you can show yourself love, different ways that you can love yourself, please go back and watch that video. It is good. It is a good way to start off with loving yourself. I would not advise anyone to get in any type of relationship until they learn how to love themselves first. Fill your own cup. Love you first before you start filling anybody else's cup, you know? So, but if you decide to be in love during this Valentine's season, just keep in mind that you can do small things. I know the economy is really really bad. It is terrible right now, far as being able to afford different things or whatever. But here are some just small ways that you can show, or small inexpensive ways that you can show that romantic partner, their appreciation and the love that you have for them. So you can do things like this. You can just do just little things like leaving a heartfelt note for your partner, making them a favorite meal is a great idea. And then setting aside um, a non distracted free moment just to be present together. Lighting that candle, ladies, being creative, or gentlemen, being creative, setting up a picnic right there in the middle of the bedroom or in your family room, just being present together, lighting a candle, um, putting flower, rose petals all around, and just setting the mood, having a light snack, cheese and crackers and stuff like that. Just and just spending that time with one another. It could be just a little small meal. You can put little heartfelt notes for your partner, all in your picnic area. Just kind of be creative, because it is really, really expensive, and times can be very, really hard and stressful right now when it comes to money. I'm not saying everybody is experiencing that, but I am saying, just be, maybe if you are being cautious of your spending or anything like that, that is another great way that you can show your romantic partner, that you are appreciating them in any kind of way. So a small, their favorite meal, set aside a non-distracted moment so you guys can be present together, and even sometime planning a future adventure you both dream about. Maybe taking a trip, maybe not on Valentine's Day or anything like that, but just taking a little small trip that you guys both desire to go, and just setting that time. And so remember, like I said, Valentine's Day is only one day, but every day counts. So make every day count by planning different things or events and stuff like that throughout the year. I would not advise anybody to only celebrate on Valentine's Day. I really don't want to be honest. If I had a significant other, I would make sure that we are showing love and appreciation for one another throughout the year, not just on Valentine's Day. I'm not saying that they don't count, but what I'm saying, all the small gestures throughout the year count to me more than any one day that could count, or would that do count. So just small gestures that keep that love growing. Be creative, be adventurous. You don't have to always go out to eat and different things like that. You can always, be creative, and show your romantic friend or best friend that you love and appreciate them. Okay, so we was talking about, if you just now tuning in, don't forget to thumb up the live, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We was talking about different levels of love. We're talking about different levels of love. The first level of love is always self-love. I feel like you cannot love anyone, your family, your friends, your significant other, even just being a best friend, unless you first love yourself. Self love is the foundation of every kind of love. That is just my opinion. When we care for ourselves, our mind, our body, and our spirits, we build a reservoir from which our love flows. That is just my opinion about love and how we should, present ourselves in love. And just like I said, when we are growing up, our first experience with love is family. It does not mean that it is a healthy love. You could come from a toxic family and you guys show love in a toxic manner. So you always have to learn how to love yourself, and learn what love is really about. Okay, so if you're only just having Valentine's Day and loving that person for just that one day, I'm just gonna say that is probably not, in my opinion, not true love. It is not true love. So, however, those are the different phases, or the not phases, but the different forms of love. And if you don't have a significant other, you can always show appreciation and love, for a friend. If you have a best friend, or a person that has been supportive to you, or a person that has walked by your side in good and bad times, just take that moment in time to show appreciation for that particular friend. Send them love, send them gifts, a thank you, or whatever. And just like I said, even in that kind of love and friendship, you can always show that love throughout the year. Okay. In family, I know sometimes Family is not just blood and bond. Family is a sense of belonging. Whoever is there for you in your circle, extended family, show love and appreciation for them as well. And so I just wanted to kind of come over here and just kind of remind you guys that, hey, it's not just about romantic, best friend. I mean, romantic lover or significant other. Always um, find a space and place in your life for the people that are there for you, regardless if it is a significant other or not. Okay. And if you're just chiming in, I ask everybody to, we start with self love first. And I have asked everybody to put in the chat, what did you buy yourself this year for Valentine's Day? Because it starts with self. And I feel like you cannot show love and appreciation for anyone else unless you first start with yourself. Okay. So what I did was, which I always do, I bought myself some flowers. I always buy myself something weekly. I try to. I bought myself some flowers and I took myself out to eat. So that is what I did for myself. And that is something that I always do for myself, but I always show self love on a weekly basis for me. If it's not, even if it's just buying flowers, you guys know me, I will buy flowers or whatever. I do have some beautiful flowers that I bought myself. I bought them last weekend. They pretty much last the entire week. I love all kind of flowers, but I go to Publix and I bought myself these beautiful flowers. I'm going to show you guys these flowers. They're yellow. And these are the flowers that I bought myself last week, because I already knew that they was going to be raising the prices on flowers and different things like that. So I went on and bought myself these, and I always show self love to myself. The petals are falling off. It's getting a little warm, and outside and in my house, because I still have the heat on throughout the night sometimes. But this is the way I show self love to me. You guys can choose to show self love to yourself in many other ways. But however, that is one of the ways that I show self love to myself, because I need to make sure that I love me before I pour into anyone else. Okay. All right. So I wasn't going to hold you guys long, but I did want to come over here and talk about love and talk about Valentine's Day and celebrating Valentine's Day, and always remember to cherish yourself first before you cherish anyone else. Okay? All right. So guys, I am going to call it a night. I've had a long day, and any and everybody that knows me know that I am a teacher and I work with kids, and today we had a party. We had a party out of this world, and we had a 70s party, guys, a 70s party, and we all dressed in 70 attire. It was fun. It was amazing. We had lots of food and all that good stuff. But it my day has been long and my day has been full. And I am tired tonight. I am very, very tired. I'm very, very tired tonight. So I am going to say bye for now. But thank you so much, guys, for joining me for Tea Time After Dark. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And bye for now.